This notice seems to be invalid. It doesn't have a signature. It looks fake without a signature. And repeated violation. We only had payment violations. I was only informed about payment violations. Several of them.
It's a use of the facility, but let me check.
Okay, so we were sorting a few different times. But it doesn't state the violations, so that makes it fake as well. Do you mind checking the violations on the file? We're just trying to find out if this is a fake paperwork.
Yeah, for sure.
It could be one of your other customers.
What's the unit number?
13.
Was it 666 or something?
13.
No, on the paperwork there's 6662 somewhere.
So, come the other side. No, other
Are
side.
you just going to show me the violations? That's all.
I'll tell you exactly what notes on the account.
Not tell me, show me, and then provide proof for those violations as well.
Yeah, for sure. But come the other side, please.
Well, that's what this counter is for. You didn't know that?
Just,
I'm not allowed to pass this.
I'm not
here.
arguing with you here.
Okay, you know, if
I'm
it's
not
a secure fucking vote, then you should have a cage right
there's
here.
no security, but it's just.
All right,
come
I'll
this
let
way.
you put your
Yeah.
passcode in and I'll go back.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Because like I said, we're going to need proof, and hearsay is not really.
I totally understand. I totally understand.
He'll just come and pick up the locker when
So
he gets here.
from the last note that I see on the 22nd,
We were sorting.
Back to work, so
2
he'll.
days ago, I
Once he
believe.
comes in,
We were sorting, and
I can just give him the
the
lock
other
and
person didn't want to ask us
do
to
the
move, or
paperwork.
what?
I'm literally gonna read you. So you blocking the road, working on site. We had multiple complaints regarding that matter. Blocking the road. Couple of complaints saying that somebody was sleeping by the unit. Staying for far too long. Truck was almost blocking the exit road, as the belongings everywhere in the road.
Okay, you got video proof of all that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you mind sending it to us?
I have to get back to my original, but because I don't think we sent it to client. But
Well,
Otherwise, it's
we
just
were
hearsay,
sorting.
right?
That's what we were doing.
I understand.
I understand that people say stuff,
People
you know.
always say stuff, you know.
alright?
Yeah. I
Alright.
understand.
Alright?
But that's
And
it's just it's
we
a,
did not
for a
deny anybody
for a
access to their locker.
for a 5x5 unit when you're taking the
That's
whole
right.
road and exit.
That's right, our car is longer than 5x5, isn't it?
The car
Alright.
has to be.
And
longer
if we have a
than 5x5.
pile of stuff, we pile it in between the joints of the locker. Okay, so
No, but
let me draw it out for you. You got a piece
no,
of
I
paper?
don't.
You got a piece of paper?
No, well.
Pass me something, even this sticky. Okay, so you got the lockers. You got the lockers. They
You can
open
come
up.
on the other side. Let me
Okay.
show you just a random picture of one of the stuff, so you can actually visually see. So your unit is at the corner. So you're blocking 1, 2, 3, 4 units, and your stuff is here. That's mid road.
No, we can drive that, and then it's not blocked.
But
And then
that's
our
good
stuff right here. Okay, there's
Never
only
seen
Now
like
you're next to me.
But then when
You
someone
get what
comes
I'm saying?
past, they just move
there's
something
only
out
like
of the
2
way.
or 3 things to move, and that would only take
I understand.
10
I can
seconds.
always
So if you notice, most of our stuff was on the joint exit line. Yes, we were sorting and moving. Yes, they weren't there. Yes, we had 3 items here. And if they would have came,
Which
Okay.
aisle is that? So I can be with you.
listen, if they
So
would have...
your unit is here. Or
Okay,
there?
there's 3 things on the camera. 1, 2, 3. Do you know how long that would take us to move and then vacate the area so they can access and park?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I understand we
No,
were
we're not.
sorting.
No,
Okay,
that's
so
no
so
problem.
sorting is already been. How do you spell sorting?
SORTING.
So what I can do is
Sorting has already been confirmed, and it's under reasonable grounds. Okay, all this extra shit is just hyped up stuff. Okay,
Like
of
I
course
stated.
somebody's gonna look like they're sleeping when they're taking a little break. I sent them on a break.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I understand.
so
So
basically, the
from-
end result of this
from this,
is
what is this? So I can understand.
that's
and build
where
this
all
thing.
the stuff is in the picture. The majority of the stuff is in between.
So where
the
is your
two.
unit? Your unit
Yeah,
is
right,
here,
right, right,
correct?
right,
At the
right,
corner.
right there. Okay, so the majority of the stuff. Okay.
So this is the exit.
Now,
right?
now, when they're opening their unit, okay, they can have access to here. Minus, we got to move 3 things for them.
No, no, no,
Okay,
no.
and then the
The-
truck was right here, and then there's another line of stuff right here in the picture. It's
No,
clearly-
I'm a bit
and
confused.
then
Just
and then the truck
But you're talking. You're not giving me a chance to speak, and
was right
I
here.
need to understand.
Now, how long does it take to pop the key in and go forward?
Like a minute, like
Okay,
30,
so
10 seconds.
all
10 seconds.
those units within less than 30 seconds
Yeah, yeah, I understand.
could have been
but
access to. But I don't think nobody came for those units. Nobody really asked us.
I wouldn't know myself.
Like,
Well,
if
I'll
somebody
be more
needs to
than
get to
happy
their
to
unit,
speak
they
to
would
the
just
regional.
say,
Hey,
uh,
I'll
but
be
nobody
more than
nobody
happy.
came to those units. We
Yeah.
already talked to those people because we know.
Yeah, yeah, I understand.
This
I'll
is
be
a
more than
community.
happy
We
to
all
speak
know
to
each
them
other,
in-
and they're all like, "What the fuck
Absolutely.
is Storage Mart doing?"
Yeah, I'll be more than happy to
Like,
speak.
considering we pay you late fees all the time on
No, that's
purpose,
fine.
so you guys
No.
can get more money and
The
offer
late
you
fees-
tips.
The late fees is not tips, and the late fees is not.
Yeah, but if you remember correctly, we
Even
offered
if
you
it-
a tip.
That's
You
very nice of you,
refused.
of course.
So
So,
what
the
we
late
think's
fees-
happening here is because the police have been here many times about us, correct?
Not that. I'm
Well, we
aware
got
of.
the footage of them being here many times for us.
Not that I'm aware.
Well,
of.
maybe they're interested in the property or us or the
Not that
unit.
I'm aware of the police.
Well,
were
that's
for you.
something that you would say.
Sorry, what?
Are you sure they didn't come in person?
If anything, the police will come to us if they're coming for you. Like, as far as my information goes, I haven't had a police encounter with you gentlemen, so.
Okay, well, we think the police like to enforce this kind of stuff. If you notice, it hasn't been signed.
Okay. It comes from Storage Mart, our facility number.
Yeah, it should be signed by an agent and a witness. Like, these kind of things are legal notices. The tender and setup of them are set up in a specific way.
Mhm.
Without proper setup on
I
top
can
and bottom.
definitely go.
See, if you notice,
for
this
my
right
reason.
here should be right on top.
I can
So
definitely
it's
get
actually
back to you.
fraudulent in several different ways. It's just not set up correctly.
I'm not a lawyer. I can definitely.
And
get
then
back
you
to my
state the
original.
case that's posted with it, so like your pictures or something, and then we go argue it in court.
That's absolutely fine. I'm just letting you know what is the situation.
Now, do you think,
But I'm
with
not
your
sure
guys'
what,
position, do you think you'd win, even if we had a lawyer or didn't have a lawyer?
it's not about winning. I have nothing to do with me, with my company.
Okay, so
It's-
what are the complaints, and how many are there?
exactly what I just stated to you.
How many people complained? Did you log the complaints?
Exactly how I stated to you.
Do you have a little form for complaints? Can we make a complaint right now?
Yeah, of course. I can.
You
I
got
can
the
take
form?
your complaint. Put it on your note. We have your account and we put everything
Oh,
under
you
your
put it
account.
on a note so they can make up a lot of
It's
stuff.
under your
An
account.
actual form
I would
will
like to sign
verify
something
the
and
signature
say, like-
of the complainer.
Um,
A lot of places have them, but they're getting rare. The government actually takes those away. So what you have is you have a complaints form, right? And then you say fill this out, and then the customer writes it out in their handwriting, all right? And then signs it and provides appropriate photocopy ID. That's a bit extreme,
I'm
but
not
it's
sure
not
how
required.
complaints everywhere works.
Okay, well, these complaints are fabricated.
I
It's clear.
totally understand. So if that's
by
what
order
you see,
by order of the enforcement, because this guy got scared.
if that's what you see, is
Well, we see a lot of fake paperwork. We would like to make it straight and
I totally
official.
understand. Like
Uh,
I said earlier, and I'm stating it
And then we
again.
have to have a chance to have it in court before we're kicked out.
Yeah, of course.
So your
we can
kickout
stay.
date's way too early because court times are
I
backed
can
up because of
definitely, I
COVID.
can definitely speak to my original regarding that matter,
Yeah.
saying that he came here to the office.
And it's a pretty good picture. It's pretty reasonable. Right? Like I can understand if we had everything piled up in
You
front
had
of the door.
everything. You had everything
In
blocking
front of the door.
It's not in front.
No, I don't know if
unfortunately,
you
weren't in
if you
front
look
of
at
the
your
door,
picture,
though.
you'll notice that it's along the disconnectors of each unit.
Okay.
Okay, there are 3 items in front of the door.
What the
3.
items I'm referring to?
I saw 3 in the picture. I looked at the picture just now. I know we want to make it more than what it is because we have to listen to the police.
Yeah, of course. But when you say the
See,
police
you just
came
admit
in,
it.
when you say the police
You know,
came in for
it's tricky.
you guys,
It's tricky sometimes when somebody's lying. You can actually get them and trick them to admit.
admit what I'm still confused.
Yeah, he's confused because, like, you know,
I'm trying to help you.
it's
and
a
I'm trying to
small
understand.
issue, sir.
And I'm trying to help you.
It's a
as much
small
as-
issue. You tell me what the problem was, and I say it's reasonable, and the judge will say it's reasonable too. And it's a small issue. Like,
I'm
like
here
it's
to
not
help.
like it's robbery.
And I'm here trying to help you too. So I'm trying to understand how I can help you.
So
in
you
that
have
matter.
no complaints because none of them were done in the way that you said. So none of that
I
will be
didn't
held
say
up in
anything.
court. You won't be able to say any of that.
So
in
basically, from what I understand, then
court.
we
It's-
can
it's stories
stay
made up
until
for
there
somebody
is
else. But we know you guys
something.
aren't making up this story. We know an outside party is putting their tentacles in here and allowing it to form this way.
Not
Like, there's
sure
so
what
many
outside
dysfunctions.
party.
It's not even funny. Like,
I'm not
these notices
sure.
have to have on top.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I
Like-
have no
like the
problem
date
with
is
you,
on
and you have no
top of
problem
the
with
notice.
There's
me.
no problem at all.
Exactly.
This is all
But
done
there's
wrong.
this in between.
This
or
is a
something when
legal
it need not be,
professional.
right?
This is a military officer in engineering.
That's awesome. I'm not disputing any of what you're saying.
All right, so we know there's been cop activity because we got 17 videos on property with police. Right?
For you gentlemen,
Yes,
Okay.
for us.
we would
And
agree.
apparently they said other people complained. So we're thinking
the
like
police
we're
spoke with
thinking
you-
like it had to be the people that were here, right?
if the
that were
police
complaining to the
spoken with
police?
you, that's
Was there
I
any
would-
charges? No. It was
Yes, I
just
don't
people complaining, but we think that people aren't complaining, and it's just the police sounding alarm bells for no reason. What do you think? To disrupt,
Without having that
disorganize,
evidence of the
and,
signed.
If
sabotage,
If you
CertifiedTechRoofing.com.
If you have a problem with the law enforcement, I'm sure you can talk to them.
Move your stuff.
Beg your pardon?
That's all they could have said to me. Move your stuff. And we would have responded like we're real fucking fast. We're roofers, we're engineers, we're investigators. Like we're the fucking fastest of the fastest. We would have had that stuff move so goddamn fast, hell wouldn't even had a chance to develop. Move
absolutely
your stuff.
That's understandable.
Moved. And no complaint. So this has all been fabricated. You want to talk to your management and you want to
Yeah,
give
that's
us
exactly
the
what I
contact.
told you like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
That's actually what I told you like 10 minutes ago, and I keep repeating that for you.
It's all been fabricated.
Cool,
so,
so-
you want to give us your head
good.
office number?
Yeah, for
and,
sure. I'll speak
management?
with my
Thank you
regional
for agreeing with us. Get
I'll
your
speak-
fingers out of the view of the camera.
I'll
No, it's
speak
not
with
the
my
video.
regional regarding your feedback on that, and then if
Well,
anything,
it's simple, man. We don't even need a
we
lawyer for
have
this
we have
case.
his phone number. We'll contact him, and then you'll hear back for sure. Yeah, absolutely, no problem at all.
Yeah, write down his contact right
The regional.
Your head office,
Yeah, yeah.
franchise supplier, whoever the big boss is.
No problem. You can always.
You're
call-
not in trouble, sir.
I'm,
I
work
was
here.
always on your side. You're just an employee doing what you're supposed to do and what you thought
You're
was right.
understanding that very clearly, and I truly appreciate it.
Thank
So
you, Sam.
extension, no problem. Extension 1 will get you to our house, and now you can go from there.
Thank you very much for your cooperation. Thank you for being truthful.
You're very welcome.
We're not here to disrupt anybody. We're here just
I
to
understand.
organize.
I understand, and
That's
it's a
why
situation.
we bought it.
It's a
To
situation.
organize and reorganize and
Of
reorganize.
course.
We've done this several times without complaint. All of a sudden it's a complaint when the cops are getting really, really...
I'm still confused about when you're referring the cops came for you. I'm honestly
Look,
still confused about that.
All right.
If you would like to elaborate.
Since we've been renting this storage locker, we had about 800 cops.
800. Okay.
Every action that we do, we get cops. It's like they got a tap on the phone.
So extension 1, to speak, like hit that number, extension 1 will get you to our call center. This is our regional, and that's her phone number. give her a call, and then let her know that this is regarding Unit 13, the eviction, and then if there is
Well,
anything, she'll be the one to help
Obviously,
you out.
there's some powerful players here because this is a really small issue. We're talking about 3
Everything is
items.
a small issue and it can be fixed. It's no problem at all. There is no big issue.
Thanks, Sam.
All
Have a
right,
good day.
We'll drop the guard.
Have a great day.